Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to set up a base, and this is what it looks like. Kind of a parts jazz, and the neck is a little on the wavy side, so we're going to see what we can do with it. We got to make it play awesome, so before we get started, I really appreciate that. Okay, let's go. All right, we'll give it a little play test. That's a Rush song, isn't it? Anyway. Whoa. The D and the G seem to have some issues. Oh yeah, there's like a lump in the neck. It's kind of a little bit of a hump, a little bit of a rise right there. I'm going to lower the action on the E and the A to see what's happening. Okay, now the neck was so straight, and apparently this neck has a two-way truss rod in it. So I had to, you normally tighten the truss rod. Actually, that's the way you tighten it too. You go this direction. Well, I loosened it because it was almost nothing, almost no pressure, and the neck was still really like too straight. So I kept backing it up. It got looser, and apparently it's a two-way truss rod. So now I'm going to tune it up and see what happens. So now, where it buzzed so bad, it is much better. So I'm going to lower the action down on the D and the G. All right, it does have an issue with the neck being a little, let me see, yeah, something's going on with the neck. And we'll just do a little quick, I know there's something here that's we got some high frets. I'm going to make this fretboard as straight as I can, and I am going to take care of those high frets. And we're gonna make this thing play great again. I'm not sure if it ever played great, but it will when we're done massaging it. Got to do a little masseusing here. So let's the masseusing begin. This might give you a bit of an issue. There's only 2 screws in each one. They're all loose. Well, the 2 top ones are loose. Well, all these missing screws, it looks like I have the same size screws. This base is cleaning me out of little screws. Well, before I even touch the frets, it's like the tuners. I'm going to plug all these holes and put in new holes. It's too jacked up. It's just too jacked up. The holes they're like crooked and they're messed up, so let's see what I can do. So I think I'm just going to fill in all these holes and we're going to start all over again. So you see, I filled in all these holes and I snipped them off. You see me snip them off with my side cutters, or dikes, as some people call them. I'm going to take my razor knife and carefully, I've already done that one, carefully cut the little dowel. I am a guitar surgeon. Do not try at home. Oh, I didn't expect to be doing this today. Oh! The blade broke. Well, I'm going to get another blade. Doing this today. Oh! I'll finish trimming all these off. Let this dry. Then I'll mask off all the frets and we'll start working on the frets, which is what I thought we were going to do until this happened. Okay, I have all the plugs in. I'll just let them dry. We'll do that later. And the nut, I just put a piece of sandpaper down and sanded the sides of it because it just was a little tight on the sides. That fits in now, goes down all the way. And now I'm going to file the ends first before I do anything. The sharp ends here. I got my file that's smooth on the ends, so it won't scratch anything up, and let's do it. Okay, so I masked the fretboard, but I wanted to finish the tuners. So I lined up, probably saw that on the high speed. I lined them up. I put some tape in there. So I'm going to drill a hole in each one, and then I'll put one screw in each one just to have it so it's all lined up. Then I'll re-drill the other 3 holes in each one, and it'll be done. So here we go, high speed. There, we've got screws in all the holes. Got that all fixed up. Now we can finally start dealing with our frets. All right, let's go for this one's high. That's right there. And here's another one. This one starts right here and goes up. Here's a bad one right here. This is definitely the big problem one. Okay. Okay. Okay, so here they are, the high frets. And you notice maybe the dots don't go to the end. That means it's not rocking there. So now what I'm going to do is take my feeler gauges, and I only do ones that are over 2,000, because ones that are, if they're right at 2,000 or less, it doesn't really make a difference. We're looking for ones that are like over 2, 2.5, or 3. So I'll get my feeler gauges, then I'll mark them. I think this was the big problem right here. And we've got a few. You can see that check mark. That means I got to do that one. 5,000, 5,000, 8,000. That was the troublemaker. 3,000. Usually if there's some high frets next to it, I'll dress those frets first, then check the one next to it. 3,000s, 4,000s. Man, I got my work cut out for me. Man alive. Okay, I've pretty much done them all, but I'm going to do this one 5,000ths of an inch. We had some tall ones here. We had an 8,000. So I'm going to do this 5,000 of an inch. I'm going to do it in real time. I'm going to use a new piece of 400. I always do the high frets with 400. And I know a lot of people just take a file across all the frets. I want to like keep the frets as tall as I can. So I do it individually. You'll see how I do it right here. 5,000ths of an inch. That's a lot. That's a lot for a tall fret. So got my 400 and here we go. It's so much fun. I find if I just file all the frets, they'll still be high frets. And I found if I hammer them, a lot of times they pop up. I mean, you could put a clamp on them and use super glue. Tell that's a high fret right there. Wow. Sucker is rocking. But I find this gets rid of the high fret permanently. Kind of like cutting the nut. You got to check it a lot. You'll cut it too much, and then the string's resting on the first fret, and you're like, oh no, oh no. Almost done. Yep, it's a labor of love. I gotta attach this bench to the wall. It's always shaking. You almost got it. Just a little tiny bit. Probably not enough to worry about, but it's gonna do something. Do it right. Okay, so I got one more to go, and then I can start dressing all of them. All right, I'm going to put a drop of Titebond in there and get this nut in there. All right, now we're going to cut the nut. All right, I adjusted the intonation and it's all ready to go. I cut the nut to, what did I cut it to? 14 thousandths. I think that's pretty good for a bass. So it is finished. I hope to see you again and have a great evening.